Read today that Facebook is going to have a crackdown on violence. They're going to restrict some people from using their streaming services. Now, of course, on Facebook and Google and even YouTube today, we have censorship. Of course, they were, in the essay announcing this, that they were concerned about the video or the live streaming that the man who attacked the Muslims in New Zealand, he published. He live streamed what he was doing. I didn't see it. But this whole thing about violence and hate, who has the right to determine what should be censored? Hate. Hate is not an enjoyable feeling and has an impact on the health of the person who's hating. Of course, today we have hate crimes. We have so much hate. Democratic Party hates Trump. They officially hate Trump. So they're a hate party. Why aren't they censored? The Prime Minister of New Zealand took many steps to censor this white supremacist. Let's call him a white supremacist, because they are calling him that. But why don't they censor Islam and everything said about Islam? Islam is a hate religion. All religions, even though they teach love and peace, deep down are hate. Systems of thinking and action. And it all starts, all the major religions, especially the Abraham religions, which is Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, are all based on the same roots. It all goes back to Moses and what he had to say about sex. Moses was the original hater. And just look in the Bible and see what he did to his wife's tribe. He massacred them all. In the Bible, it doesn't say exactly why he did, but it seems like it had to do with the sexual practices of his wife's tribe. And some of his tribe were drifting over to her tribe because of their more freedom about sexuality. So he massacred them all. These religions are full of hate for sexuality or certain sexual practices, to the point where they will kill people. And they still, in Islam, they still will kill people for adultery, homosexuality. There's a lot of hate. Now there's hate for free speech. People can't even say what they think or feel. Love is what we need on this planet if we want to survive as a species. My mentor, Christopher Hills, told his students 35 years ago that it's not a matter of choice. If we want to survive, we need love. 35 years later, we have less love than we ever had. What we do have is censorship. We have freedom is on the way out. It's not a level playing field. We had dermatologists teaching people to hate the sun. Where does it stop? I don't know. I define love as listening and communication. But without listening, there is no love. If you don't listen to your husband or wife or lover, you can't be loving them if you can't listen to them. Whenever there's a poverty of listening, there's a poverty of love. When we don't listen, we build a foundation for hate. We even hate to listen to things about ourselves that we don't want to look at, and certainly things that we don't want to change. So the point is that hate and love are, yes, are opposites. This whole movement against hate is not really against hate. The Democrats, for instance, as they hate Trump, do they look at their own hate? No. I don't have that much faith for the future of humanity because we haven't learned about love, we haven't learned about listening, and democracy is on its way out, free expression is on its way out. We have, since the days of the last presidential election, we have hate ruling, hate growing. Have half the country hating the other half. Where's this all going to lead us? Not to a good place.